the writer always said, oh, people are going to love this. Like, they're going to love Naomi and Emily.
Did he?
Yeah. Or did he not say it to you? He was like, he used to say that was like the thing. And I was like, oh, okay. I thought it was just like trying to make me feel better.
I didn't think anything of it. I just thought it was another storyline, wasn't it?
And then suddenly everyone's just like, went mental.
I wonder why. Like, why? Oh, yeah, I still wonder why it's so popular.
Don't you have any idea as to...
Not really.
I think maybe because like young like people who are male and coming out, that's like really prevalent. But
yeah, you
there's
don't
no
get many.
there's really little. There's a few like shows.
And if you do, it's a drunken snog.
Yeah, and if they kind of paint it as if it was male written, kind of like young fantasy lesbians, but this is not.
It wasn't straightforward. It was from a lot of the feedback I've had. I think they've told me it was very realistic. So
because people say that they're like email and say that they're going through it as well.
Yeah, people have come up to me in clubs and stuff and said that you made me come out to my friend, and now we're dating.
Well, how does that feel when people come up to you and say that?
It's really cool. It's like, really?
Yeah.
It's odd because you live in a bubble when you're filming. It's not like you can't forget that it's going to go out onto TV.
That people are actually seeing.
Yeah,
it.
especially last year.
Yeah.
We didn't know if anyone was going
last year. Yeah, exactly. And we were all still worried that they wouldn't like us as much as the other cast. That was the first.
It was the first.
That was the first like proper kiss. We did that little kiss. But then it went from like not doing anything really, I mean like girl on girl wise, and to suddenly like being naked, jumping in a lake and kissing and whatnot on a rug in our underwear in the middle of a forest surrounded by loads and loads of mostly men.
Yeah. That's probably why. I'm not sure.
It'd be good to see more of them, only because that would mean we get to like be in it more.
Yeah. I don't know. When we both found out that last year about series, we were in ADR. Do you remember we were doing ADR and Brian told us what would happen in episode 9, that they'd end happily, and we were both like, oh, because we both feel close, obviously, to the characters, and we're happy for both of the characters that they were finally going to be happy.
I want to see Emily with someone really nice who likes her a lot. Whether that's Naomi, whether they make each other what?
Someone nice. Naomi's nice.
No, but she's horrible to her sometimes.
She's not horrible, man. She's just how she is.
Horrible.
She's not horrible. She's not a
horrible
horrible
but sometimes
person.
she's like really. I don't know. I think Emily is a bit like needy, but only because she's never had that nice comfort.
I think they're very different characters. Yes. Well, to an extent, I can see her flaws, obviously. Like, sometimes we'll be reading things and I'm like, oh, bitch, why'd she do that? Or
and
you'll
Emily
be like,
really
oh,
is
such
like,
a dweeb.
Yes,
God.
just come on. Yeah. Put it together.
But yeah.
How does it feel when you read the scripts for the first time? Like, to find out what did you...
Sometimes, literally, like that scene at the lake, we were like reading it, like, you know, when we were like turning the pages,
in the read-through, like,
oh my god. And because sometimes when we're in the read-through, it's the first time we've read it, it's like all the Channel 4 executives are there, and we're just like, as we're reading it, like, you can hear the shock in our voice, like, because you've never heard it before.
She's like a bit like Naomi.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought you were going to say Emily. I'm a little bit like Naomi, I think, only in the stubborn, political...
I will not eat dairy way.
Kind of way.
Yeah. I think I don't know. I just don't know.
In some ways, that you're not as rude and horrible as she is, sometimes.
Yeah. It's just, I can relate to her, though. Like, the way she is with people, she's just like, yeah, whatever. And quite like to be like, I am like that with some people, but she's like the everybody. I think Naomi would take too much effort to be friends with, and I just wouldn't be bothered about it. But
I might be friends with Emily, but I might tell her to pull it together sometimes. Because
No, I would be
there's
friends
certain
with
points that
Naomi.
needs to be said, I think.
I don't know if we'd be best buds, but I would have a lot of respect for her.
Yeah.
Would you give her any advice? Like anything to do differently?
I'd say take a few steps down the peg, if that makes any sense. I think she's kind of... I think she might be above everybody, and really she's not. She's just like everyone else.
Well, we stay in like an apartment hotel, so you have to check in and check out every time you come. So it depends on who you're filming with, like who's filming at the time.
There'll be 2 bedrooms in one apartment.
But
so
usually we share. Well, this block we've been sharing
we share
with
because
each
we've
other.
both been in. But say if I'm in a block and she's not really in it, or and like Kai or Megan's in it, then we'll share.
That oils one, the oils. Oh,
But
what
the
are we
thing
talking
is
about?
that-
Funny or
Whatever.
the cat flap one was.
The cat
was
flap
good.
one is
Like,
my
I
favourite
like doing
scene.
that.
But you know that scene with oils where we're lying on the floor and we're drunk. Oh my gosh, we were in hysterics.
We were actually
for literally an
laughing
hour.
the
We
whole
couldn't
time.
stop laughing, and they cut all the laughter out.
Did they?
And I was like,
Oh
my
yeah.
gosh.
There was so much. We were absolutely wetting our pants.
And I had
we
that
can't even
disgusting
remember
phlegmy
what.
cough.
Yeah, and Lily had a cough, so every time she'd laugh a few times and then
Take a swig of
nearly
Benadryl.
die killing. Yeah, nearly die killing.
Yeah,
nearly
that.
die laughing.
Depends what mood you're in.
Well, yeah, but sometimes it is so difficult not to laugh. Like at the end of the
Yesterday.
day, like the other day, oh my god. At the end of the day, sometimes when you've had like a full day, and then there's a slightly less serious scene at the end, or even if it is serious, and if something sets you off, and like all the crew and like the cast are really funny, and if something sets you off and you're already like tired and in a funny mood, it's so difficult.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, can I say that?
Yeah,
Yesterday we were filming in the toilet.
I
Like, we were
wasn't-
filming
oh,
this scene,
God.
and like it was like serious, and something was happening. I don't want to give it away. Something was happening, and there's a bit, and Naomi went, Lily went, "What?" Well, that was one of her lines, and like everything was really silent, and then her stomach grumbled really loudly.
That's like the 5th time.
And we
that's
were both
happened.
like,
And they were like, yeah, can't do
because
that.
you get in so much trouble if you laugh, but sometimes you just can't help it.
No, but
That was
everyone
so
started
funny.
laughing.
Yeah.
it's hard when you catch someone like Luke's eye. in
Yeah,
a group
and they're
scene.
doing this.
Never catch Luke's eye because he would just make you laugh on purpose.
Yeah. And it's so easy to tell when people are trying not to laugh. 'cause
Yeah,
they're
we all
like,
go like that.
But
So if
yeah,
I'm like that in a
it's,
scene,
it means something
try
funny.
not to
doesn't
laugh.
it? I
That was really-
starred in an episode of Doctors with Meg where we played almost exactly the same characters. Apart from that, I did like nothing. I did no other TV. We were in drama school together though, not actual drama school, but like we did drama lessons.
Saturday
Saturday
classes.
lessons
Mountview.
together.
Really? So you've known each other for like a few years then?
But we didn't really talk then.
No.
Did you like each other?
Well, it wasn't
just
that.
didn't.
It was just
It wasn't like a place. I don't know. It wasn't like a.
place to meet friends.
Yeah, really. It was just kind of.
Yeah.
That makes it sound really horrible. We had a really nice teacher though.
Called Eddie.
Yep.
Eddie.
We
Eddie.
watched his son take his first steps.
Yes. Oh. 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 I
She's
dunno.
been both. You've been both though, haven't you?
Yeah,
Did
I
you
have
have
been
more
both,
fun?
but I don't know because I was at a different stage in my life when I was Brian. Now I'm blonde. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. No, not necessarily. Depends on the person, not the hair.
From any series.
And more. He's funny, man. He's well funny.
Or Cassie. I'd quite like to play Cassie, just because like, but I think she did it really well. It would just be fun to be like.
Yeah. I don't think I could play anyone else.
Of time.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what mine be. Go back to Grease Lightning days.
Oh God, yeah,
Yeah.
that would be really cool.
That would be wicked.
Or
I can have massive skirts and big hair.
or the 80s.
Or the 80s, yeah.
That's not the 80s, is it? That's before. No.
Yeah, that's before.
Oh.
50s.
I don't know. But yeah, the 80s or Greece.
Yeah, we go back to Greece.
Those times.
Where people sing just
Yeah.
spontaneously.
There have been some really good ones.
I like the strap-on man, probably.
Oh yeah.
Watch out, I might
Like,
fuck you
you,
with my
though.
goat with a strap-on.
Do you know why? Because that was like the scene when we were all doing the auditions still.
Yeah.
That was the scene that they gave. They hadn't written like hardly any of the scripts when we, like before we'd gotten the parts or anything. And they gave us... I never auditioned with you, did I?
No.
I only met
auditioned
her
with
on the
Jack.
night that we both found out we got the parts. And I was like, oh my God, you went to drama school with me. But that was the one they gave us. So I saw like millions of other Naomis do that thing as well. It's like
Oh, did you?
loads.
How did they do it? Did they do
Not
it like
as good as you. So difficult. It was so annoying. I'm so glad that it was that like the end of the second year I wasn't. It was in my break because I had to miss 5 months of college basically, and they weren't very nice about
Nearly
it.
chucked
Like
you out,
they
didn't they?
told me I was expelled and I had to like talk my way back in, do all like loads of work on my own. I didn't mean to like slate my college, but they weren't very nice about it. My actual teachers were nice, but like the head of the college wasn't. And Dad told me I was expelled, so I had to like get back in, do loads of work on my own, and then do my exams. But I'd had like 6 months back at college before my exams, so it's okay. But in that 6 months, we had to do loads of ADR and publicity stuff, so it was really difficult. And I did all my psychology coursework in between shots and stuff. What I got 4 marks away from top marks for.
To be ridiculously successful. What are yours?
In anything.
No, in acting, doing acting.
I'm going on a gap year, and then hopefully do some acting. Then I want to like keep doing it, and then I'm going to university to do psychology. Hopefully, if they let me in.
No, I played the drums for about 2 weeks. I played the piano.
Meg plays the drums.
Meg plays the drums.
Really quite well.
I have played the drums, so that probably got changed to play.
Lily
the drums.
plays the drums.
But I have. Well, Brian was asking us what musical talents we had, and I said I play the piano and I play the drums, which I don't really. I played it for about 2 weeks.
Yeah, but most of them are in my earlobes. Like I don't wear the ones in. They're like there's like 4 up
show
there
them
on
all.
each. There's 4 up there on each side which I don't wear. There's 1 there, 2 there, plus the 4 on there, and my belly button and my lip and my tongue.
That's 13.
I don't wear any of them. No. 4 and 4 is 8.
Maybe she doesn't want to talk about the
No,
other.
I thought you
Nine.
said 3.
10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. I don't know. I don't really. There's no real distinction between girls and guys in terms
Oh,
of.
come on.
No, there's rubbish kisses and there's good kisses. I don't think it depends on. It's
Who do you
sex
enjoy
related.
kissing more?
My boyfriend.
Yeah, well, there you go.
No, Lily is tough competition. I'd be friends with
Chris.
JJ, definitely, and Chris.
I'd be friends with Chris and
and Jal probably.
yeah, and Katie.
Just for the funny
Just for
thing.
the funniness of her. Just to watch her.
Embarrassing
Oh,
music.
I've got some good.
What's that song by Alcazar? With the really cheesy video.
I think I know.
Crying at the discotheque. Do you know that song? Yeah, you know that song. I've got that, and that's pretty embarrassing. If that comes on shuffle, I have to like quickly change
I've got
it.
some. What have I got on there? I've got some
But
like
I've got a
Mariah
lot
Carey
of
ballads on
crap.
there.
Yeah.
Because I like to sing them when I'm in the shower. I
And
like singing
cheesy
ballads in the shower.
Ballads.
Ballad.
I've got loads of cheesy
They are
dance
ballads.
music as well.
Yeah.
Rubbish, cheesy dancecore and happy hardcore.
Yeah.
Very good.
Naomi's would be a frown.
That's all she does.